Hi, Angela.
Hi, Carmindy. How are you?
I'm good, hon. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk with me today.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd like to talk to you about something that we all have to deal with from time to time, and that's hiding imperfections.
Yeah.
My first question is, how is it that skin problems seem to pop up at the exact time that we don't want them to? You know, when you're ready to go to your class reunion or it's your wedding day. Is there a reason that happens?
Isn't that always the case? It's so crazy. It happens to all of us. And you know what? It's all due to stress. It's because whether it is a wedding that you've been planning or a date that you're going on or even an important job interview, even if it's strictly excitement is kind of a form of stress. So that's what the triggers are that create sleepless nights, that create dark circles, breakouts that just pop up out of nowhere. You might not even had a pimple for 4 years and boom, there it is. Or even the dreaded cold sore that can crop up. But women shouldn't feel insecure and feel like, oh, they have to hide or be disappointed. There's a way to conceal these things very easily with a couple of makeup products and beauty tricks that they're going to be able to face the day feeling great.
Well, that makes sense. Now, you mentioned a couple, but what are some of the most common skin flaws?
The most common skin flaws are loss of radiance, number one. We kind of get dull, dingy. We might not be up on our facials or taking great care of our skin because we're really busy. So there's a way to restore that radiance by what I call Carmindizing the face. This is after you apply your foundation, use a cream shimmering highlight, and you apply that in 3 key places: on top of the cheekbone, right underneath the brow, and on the inside corner of the eye. This highlights the planes of your face, giving you that kind of radiant, glowy, dewy, well-rested look. Now, under the eyes, very, very important for a lot of women. How do they combat that? They want to use a light, bright concealer. So use a concealer lighter than your skin tone and look for words on the box or the container that say lighting particles or light reflecting or radiance or brightening concealer. This way, it's bouncing light underneath the eyes, creating the illusion of a well-rested look. For a pimple breakout, choose silic acid to combat the blemish, but also there's concealers with built-in silic acid so you can conceal and heal at the same time. And for that crazy dreaded cold sore, listen, millions of women get cold sores, so it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It can be unsightly, so before I was always struggling on how to cover it. Now with Abreva Conceal, it's this incredible, fine, thin patch. My lovely model here actually had a cold sore, so she applied it, and you just apply the patch directly on top of the cold sore on clean skin, and then you're able to put makeup on top of it and nobody can see it. It becomes completely invisible. And because of it being safe under there, it's not going to get contaminated, so you're not going to make your cold sore worse. But this way you can put makeup, lipstick on, you can go about your day or go to your event, and you know that people aren't going to be staring at this cold sore.
Wow, that's amazing. Is that something that would stay on all day?
Absolutely. It stays on all day long, and you can get it at the drugstore. So it's something to have in your emergency beauty kits, you know, along with the silic acid, having the brightening concealer, the kind of Carmindizing glow. There's a few key things. Always have a black mascara in there. Always have a cheek and lip tint so you have a little color. These are some mainstays in every woman's makeup bag.
Right. Well, you mentioned the emergency beauty kit.
Yes.
Are those all of the things that you would include in that? And if you had to choose just one must-have item to keep on you, what would it be?
Well, it depends on the woman. I would say that if a woman suffered from cold sores, it would definitely be the Abreva Conceal. If a woman had really bad dark circles, concealer, she's not going to leave anywhere without that concealer. And for me, my mainstay item is definitely my Carmindizing highlight. That's what I use on What Not to Wear, and I use on myself to get that glow.
Wonderful. Well, those are very good tips, and I want to thank you again for chatting with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.